Hello YouTube and welcome back to Assetto Corsa for another stream. It seems like all I do is stream Assetto Corsa for the most part. Doesn't look like I do anything aside from streaming anymore with this title. Maybe I should play some. Maybe I should play some. Do some episodes and do some races or things like that. But I think this is one of those titles that works better in the stream. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, right now I'm just ensuring that some of the updates are working correctly, which is why we're still in the stream starting soon. But that should only be a moment or two, because we've got some nice new little features here and there. But I'm just double checking to make sure that we do not have too much in the way of troubles. John Smith, good evening, and hopefully you are doing well today. Staying safe, I hope. I'm not sure what the isolation procedures are in your country or what the virus status is or anything like that, but over here we are in a lockdown now, but I'm sure we'll be all right in the future. Right, let's do that. I am trying to just make things look nicer as I go in, or before I go into the game. We seem to be all right with everything. Certain things are actually everything seems to be running exactly as they need to be running, so that's awesome. I shall now go over to the drive menu. We'll give this a test. Like I said, it might not work, but if it does, everything should be absolutely fine. And let's get ourselves into the game. So last time I was playing this on stream once again. As I was playing this on stream, this is what we had. This is the last race that I believe I did, and that was the McLaren 650S GT3 car, 650S, maybe I should say the S properly. And we were at Donington Park, but we are not going to do that right now because it's a bit of track day. I could just literally press the track day button, but for now I'm just going to press practice. We're going to pick a car and we're going to get underway. Any particular, out of these, any particular brand anybody wants to suggest, please go ahead and do so whilst I get myself comfortable with the microphone in the correct place. Bring that volume up just a little bit, settle myself into the seat as best as I can. That's not bad at all. Okay, I think I need to bring the microphone closer. Excuse the noise. There we go, that's probably better. Bring that down a little bit as well. You guys should be able to hear me fairly well now in through everything, hopefully. If you can't, let me know. But yeah, let's pick a vehicle and see just what we can do or what we can get out of this. Also, let me just clean something up a little bit. Okay, right. I have a Dodge Viper. Whoa, those wheels. Whoa, those wheels. Going for a spin in the Ferrari 812. That I most certainly can do. Ferrari 812 Superfast. Where are you? There it is. There is the Ferrari 812 Superfast. This is a vehicle I haven't driven in quite a while, but let's see what I can do. Let's see exactly what I can do with this vehicle. What colour do I want? Do I want Rosso Scuderia or Rosso Corsa? Ooh, Scuderia or Corsa. Do I want this one? Rosso Mugello? I don't know how that's pronounced. Rosso Fiorano? That looks more magenta to me. That's Rosso Dino. Wow, that's an old colour. That's a very, very old colour. They're blues. Tour de France. What's that? Azzurro California. That's the Ferrari California colour. The original Ferrari California colour. That's one. Blue Mirabeau. What's this? Blue Scosia. Blue Pozzi. I don't know what that is. That's black. Nero. Yep. That's British Racing Green. Very British. That's British Racing Green right there. Grigio Scuro, that's a grey. Nero Daytona, that's not a black. Grigio Silverstone, that's a nice Silverstone grey. Sort of a bluey grey colour. I think that's a BMW colour as well. This is Titanium. This is the Gento Nürburgring. Again, I'm not too sure what that's supposed to be. Alloy, that's like a creamy colour. It says Ingrid. There's the red. Another grey. Abu Dhabi blue. Bianca Avis white something. I guess that's cream or yellow. No, Galileo is Modern. Oh no, we're not doing that. Right, let's go for. I'm going for. That just looks wrong, but I'm going for Rosso Corsa. I quite like the slightly darker one. Let's pick a track. Let's see what countries can we go to. What tracks can we do? And we'll make sure. Let's put the volume up as well. That's another one. I really don't like that on-screen display. But yes, putting the volume up. That's a good idea. Let's see. Should we do a road or should we do a track? I mean, I have said track days, but you never know. Depends on what you guys want. So could do any of these. Nürburgring would be interesting again. You know, something we often do. In fact, I'm tempted to actually pick the Nürburgring Nordschleife. If anybody's got any other options, please let me know now, because that's the best idea to best time to let me know. So I'm going to go for the Tourist and Fortune unless anybody says anything, and let's pick the time of day. Let's not time multiplier is good. Let's pick today's date. I'll tell you what. Let's pick today, March. There we are. Today, and we'll go for about 9:47 in the morning. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Weather. Let's go ahead and what's mods. What weather do we have? We've got some 3D clouds now. I'm not sure how the 3D clouds are going to work. I haven't actually had a chance to test this, but I am going to go for a few clouds, and hopefully that will look pretty nice. It's not the warmest of days. Let's say it's about 11 degrees, and we have an okayish wind, nothing too major, and we'll go from the hot lap start, which is absolutely fine. That looks good to me. Oh, that's new. That's definitely new. Right, let's get myself pretty comfortable. I should also plug in some earphones. I was wondering why everything was really nice and comfy. Let me plug in some earphones. Alright, so here we are, 8:12, super fast. Going to check the weather, of course. Gearing, we're going to leave as it is. Hypercar road, 30 litres, that's fine. Let's switch traction control off. I always like switching traction control off. ABS I do not switch off due to my brakes not being... I just do not feel like they're good enough to switch the ABS off. What I am going to do though is just check the sol config, make sure everything is okay. So here's everything there. That looks good. That looks good. I think everything seems to look okay so far. I am looking for the 3D clouds. I know they exist. I just do not know where they are. External light pollution from the... Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go for that as well. That's a debug. Debug camera, no. Nope, that's debug stuff. Let's not. It's all debug solar system, I'm not sure why. It says debug light pollution as well. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. I have no idea where the 3D clouds are. If it just loads straight away on its of its own accord. Let's go ahead and bring... I forgot that this is where everything is. The post-processing filter looks different. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, well, we're going for immersive natural anyway. Come on. And we're going to bring up this one here with the map so you guys know exactly where I am at all times. Right. Let's take this out for a spin. Hopefully the audio is also synced up or within 0.1 of a second. Get a feel of that. That's 85% will do quite nicely for me. And press everything in. Good. Alright, let's get this going. Show on the road. Pop down right now. How many crashes do you think I'll have in this vehicle? Considering I do have traction control off. And a little scrape doesn't count as a crash. I mean an actual spin crash of that sort. It is cold, of course, so I'm expecting not a lot of grip. I'm not expecting a lot of grip at all. I do not see 3D clouds, so I'm going to have a look into that. Or maybe they are 3D clouds and I cannot tell. Oh no, they might be 3D clouds. They are 3D clouds. Okay, great. Ooh, they look quite nice. Very realistic cloud formations. We have plenty of grass on the side now. All there to cast shadows and to give some more immersion to the overall driving experience, which I still think Assetto Corsa has one of the best driving experiences of any simulator. Not the best racing, certainly not the best racing, but I do think it has some of the best driving. I also think that it's probably quite loud, so I am going to drop the volumes a little bit. That's not a crash, that's me trying to control the volumes. There you go. I do not want it so that you guys cannot hear me whatsoever. I keep forgetting about that bump. It's been a very, very long time, by the way. Oh, there's that loss of traction control. There's that loss of traction control. It's been a very long time since I have played Assetto Corsa. The last stream was literally the last time I played it. We'll see how many crashes I end up with over the course of this session. But as you can see, I am not... Oh, that's one crash. That's definitely a crash. There's a crash. I was going to say, I'm not giving it... I'm not going easy on this. Although I have to say, with the cold temperatures, it's not great. Now I understand why cars like this need traction control. When there's cold temperatures, your tyres are just not warming up. and you're struggling to get. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that spin. Classy. Incredibly classy spinning right there. But no, it'll take me a few moments to get back into it. This is my first car, and this is an 812, which I remember I used to like driving with traction control. These cars are easy. So if traction control is on, these cars are incredibly easy. Traction control is off, that's where you start realising what the car is like to drive. That is exactly where you realise the capability or lack of capability of the car. This car is incredibly capable. The driver, however, is most certainly not. I'm not as capable as many drivers in driving cars. Why did I brake so early there? I guess I'm out of practice on this road as well. Road, track, this thing. Oh, that didn't work so well. Didn't touch anything. The car doesn't want to turn much. It just pushes. You actually have to brake. That's interesting. There aren't many cars in which you brake for that miss-hit-miss. Continuing on though. Inside or outside, inside or outside, going on the inside. There we go. Up over here, hit the brakes. I think it's just the speed of this car. That's, yeah, I suppose that'll class as a crash. The speed of this car is so immense, and the acceleration is so brutal. You do not realise that you're actually picking up speed at the rate you are. But you really have to press the brakes and accelerator a lot. Well, obviously the accelerator, but the brakes. You'll be able to see at the bottom. Nope, that didn't work either. I was going to say you'll be able to see at the bottom what the braking what I'm doing. You can see the pedal app where next to the speedo, and there's 100. What are those 100s? Give me that. Those look like my tyre temperatures. As you can see, my front tyres have no temperature, or they're very cold, which makes it difficult to drive, to say the least, but that's not an excuse for spinning. I should be driving within the actual limits of the vehicle, not trying to push it beyond, and warming the tyres up, and then from warming the tyres up, getting better, getting faster. I might do a second lap of this car, because obviously the first lap was absolutely rubbish. Leaving traction control off though. That's what I should have written instead of Tuesday track day. No traction Tuesday. Ah, that would have been right. If I do this again next week, I'm calling the stream No Traction Tuesday. Yeah, I'm calling it No Traction Tuesday. Oh. Keep it going, keep it going. And flat out of this corner. There we go. And there is a lap of the Nordschleife, a scruffy lap of the Nordschleife in the Ferrari 812 Superfast. 8 minutes 8, which was terrible. I'm fairly sure I can get this in about 7 minutes. I'm pretty sure 7 minutes is quite possible on this. I'm thinking of doing another lap actually. Right. Let's see. Should I do another lap? Just got to think about this. I suppose I could. Yeah, let me try another lap. Right. What should I... Where did I spin? I know where I was spinning. So I'll just go ahead and quietly for a Ferrari, make my way out. This time I'll put the volume slightly higher. And go again for another lap. This time, hopefully not binning it everywhere. Tyres are still cold, but if I push it correctly and be very careful, I should be able to heat the tyres up. Nope, tyres are very cold. They are struggling to grip, and you can hear it. I suppose that's what I get for picking such a cold day or cold morning. Nevertheless, this has already started off as a better lap than the last one, because I'm just being a little bit more focused, and I am watching the corners, just trying to find the best line that I can. Still a slow line, that's for sure. Missed that apex. Or still a slow lap, but better than well, that was wheels off ground. But yes, definitely better than before. So I think with a little bit of practice I could easily get this under 7 minutes. Right, there's a bump here I need to watch. That's off track. Get it back on. There you go. There we go. That's pretty good. Didn't lose the time there. Well, I did lose time there, but not a loss of time. Could have lost a lot more. Right, hard on the brakes here. Turn it in. That's pretty good. That was full foot to the floor braking there, which is something that I am not used to doing. I think that's my biggest weakness in racing, is I tend not to put my foot all the way to the floor when slamming on the brakes, because I always worry about not having the turn. For example, that's exactly what I worry about. Now I have a valid reason for not doing that. Oh, dirty tyres. Dirty tyres. But yeah, I do not like putting my foot all the way to the floor for that very reason. You do that, and of course everything's being pushed forward, and you do not have the ability to turn the vehicle. There's just not enough grip left in your, or there's not enough there's not enough grip left in your force circle, or there's not enough turning force available because you're slamming the brakes. But I guess in certain situations, for example, braking from high speed, you probably do want to slam the brakes. Like for example here, I should be able to slam the brakes, ease off, and then get it through the turn. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to learn to do. That's what I need to really learn to do. That's my goal for today, actually, is trying to improve my braking in just full stop. Because as I said, I know this is supposed to be miss hit. Is it miss hit miss? Miss hit miss. Hit miss hit? One or the other. See, the idea, I think, is just brake and keep the car as straight as possible, as you should. Doesn't help that I do not have a setup that gives me the opportunity to really hit the brakes. I just do not have a chair that can handle. I have a feeling I'll break my chair if I keep doing this. I need a new chair. That's something to order. That's definitely something to order. That's not bad. The Nordschleife is always a lovely track to go around. And of course then the other issue is if you start learning to brake hard, you've got to then start figuring out where do you not brake at full force, and where do you brake at full force. When does the car when will the car give you trouble braking at full force, and when will it be okay? YouTube corner. Wave to the cameras. Oh, that's far too early. Although braking on the uphill, the car's very stable under heavy braking there. So that's something to consider. Maybe I should look at just ease off, tap off the brakes. See, that's wrong. I was going to say I just came off the brakes just for a little bit, but that was a bad idea. Almost flat through all of this, and then once again slam on the brakes. Now at that point, ride the brakes into the corner was my theory. It seemed to work. Definitely do not ride the brakes into this one. Mini carousel, you can actually spin your car, which is odd. You wouldn't look at that corner and think that's a corner you can spin, but you can. I wanted a sub 7 minutes. I know where I've lost all my time. I know where I lost every bit of that. So, but there is a 7:28. Interesting. Very interesting. Car's pulling. Oh well. Pop it back into here, park it up, go into the replay mode. And there we go. Okay, let's go take a look at the replay. It's a much better replay this time around, or much better run on the second lap than the first. Oh, that's a nice sounding car. It's a very nice sounding car. There we go. Let's watch the replay for a bit while I decide where I'm going to possibly take some photos. It's a very nice looking car, it certainly is. Let's think about places to take photos. Oh, I know some places to take photos on this. First of all, on the second lap. Ooh, what? The car did bottom out. I thought, I had a feeling. Right, I need to. That about there. That's where I'm going to go. F5. It's very dirty. The vehicle is now. Very, very dirty. But look at how low that car is. That's incredible. See, we just go really, really slow. Wow, that's incredible. See, about there is where I want it. Now I need to get the right angle as the wheels scrape on the ground. Where would the right angle for this be? Let's think. I'd probably be here. Like that. Probably zoom in like that. That doesn't really give us much. Oh, I want to see that. So maybe that's a pretty good angle. Come on. There we go. That's a pretty good angle. Let's give it a bit of rotation like so. Good. What we'll then do is probably look at the filters itself. So let's take a look at what filter we have. The photograph. That's also interesting possibility. I can just go through here and then. Some of these filters are, of course, quite old. We've done the new. These ones are new. Natural mod, photo mode. I'll try that one. I'm going to try that one, and it's F8 to take a photo, right? It's F8 to take a photo. All right, let's rewind and see if we can get this at the right moment in time. Might not be the right moment in time, might be a little bit early. I'll try a couple. Possibly go pretty slow on this. That's top of hill. Here we go. There we go. That's probably the right point where I want to grab the photo. Or that's one. There's 2 points where I scraped the front. I did feel that in the wheel slightly, but I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought that was just me. Right. Let's see what other photos could we potentially get with this car. Yeah, aside from... Actually, you know what? That's not a bad photo to take. That's not a bad photo to take. You're talking about loss of control. Right. Where would you take a photo like that from? Probably be somewhere out here. Looking at the car. Probably zooming into the car if it's doing that. That's probably where you might need to be a bit closer. I'm just using X-plane controls, don't mind me. That's pretty good. Nope, that's apparently not good. Come on. What's wrong with you? What was oh, there's that. Okay. Alright, well... Perhaps I can work on this a little bit. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me do that one. What I can do, though, is... something along those lines. Maybe not so tilted. Loss of control, that's probably a bad angle for it to be on. That's a good angle. That's a nice angle, actually. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Like that, maybe. Loss of control. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's no. That had to happen, didn't it? Go back. Okay, so I've got a very, very fine margin here. So we're looking for straight after it goes there. That's probably the picture I'm after. Okay, I'll take other pictures. I'll take other pictures afterwards and see what I can do. Alright, let's take a look at the pictures we've taken. And then we'll move on to whatever else we've got. Media. Obviously a couple are going to be deleted, for example, that's one. Okay, let's take a look. 3 pictures today. That one's not great. That one's a lot better, I think. I think that one is a lot better. You cannot really tell what the sparks are, unfortunately. I'll get rid of that one, and that one's fairly good. I quite like the loss of control style on that. Let's see what else we can drive today. Taking a look at vehicles that we have available. It's been a long time since I've given an RX-7 a go, but maybe it's about time I did that. Right. Or actually, I really do like these cup cars. I could do a 10-lap race with these cup cars. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Not around here. We're going to do... I've not driven around Cadwell Park. That would be nice. But let's do... Spa's going to be too long. It's a Mazda. Do we have any Japanese race tracks? We have the circuits. We could do a Mazda Cup race all in Japan. That would be interesting. Sprint circuit, Grand Circuit. Go for the Grand Circuit. See what comes about. I'll do that. We'll do a race. All the same car. 16 opponents. How many of these do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 of those, so 16 opponents sounds about right. I shall start in 12th, sure. And we shall go for... We'll keep this where it is, because otherwise I'll have no chance of making my way up to the front. So we'll do that, and we should be able to get somewhere near the front, which is the entire point. We'll do that, and what else will we do? Oh, I know. We'll do 15 laps of the race. Fine. Time multiplier times 60, and we'll start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There we go. This ought to be fun. A few clouds. Should do a few clouds, overcast, windy, clear. No, let's do a few clouds. Or scattered clouds. What's scattered? I'll do a few. There we go. Alright. Let's get this loaded or running. And we'll see what happens from here. Right. That's an interesting picture. I didn't know that there was a massive dam there. Ooh, that's a nice base on that. That's a lot of base on that. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. I suppose that's just lots of echo and things. Yeah. We'll go 30 litres of fuel. I'm sure that will be enough for 15 laps. 2 litres of fuel every time. Do we need anything else? I wish I could put the roof up, but we cannot. Just in case I'm going to go for that. And traction control. Do we really need traction control in this? Just to be able to throw the car around, I guess I will do traction control. Ensuring that I know where the lights are, which I do. And here we go. It's a manual. Well, that's a terrible start. I'll bring up this as well. There you go. I forgot this car was a manual. I do not know this track either, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to it. I've never ever driven this circuit. But so we have fallen to the back of the grid. Wait a minute, this is familiar. I do know this track. This track is from Grid. This is the Grid circuit. And this is an incredible circuit. That's a railway crossing. Or, not a railway crossing, the bridge opens. Oh, this is cool. This is really quite cool. I need to get past this guy though. He's slowing me up massively. There we go. Guy on the outside there. Okay, this is a really nice race. 15 laps of this. I do not think I'm going to have enough fuel, I'll be honest. That was my fault. I panicked. Oh no, wait, there's an accident up ahead as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about the I'm not sure about the whole 15 laps of fuel. I have a feeling I'll run out. Oh, lag. What was that lag? That was a lot of lag. Okay. So now I know the track. It's an incredibly long track. That's 1 lap. Okay. 2 minutes 50. Can I do this with the fuel I have? I'm not sure. Night is upon us almost. I'll switch on my lights too. Okay. So I've done 1 lap. That was probably the best move I've done in a long time. I know I'm taking some rather strange lines. I'm just trying to find a gap of some sort. Okay, I definitely took that corner better. What was that for? Brake checks me. So much for Trackdays. It's actually Need for Speed style racing here. Now it's getting difficult to see. They're running away at the front, of course. Right, do not make the same mistake I did last time. Nope, he did it instead. I think the AI struggle here. I do think the AI struggle there. He's probably gone as well. 2 laps, 2 hits there. Also, I really do not... Nope, yep, there's a crashed AI. Well, that's interesting. Alright. Getting to know the track and where the AI struggle. So give them lots of space in that S section. And I mean a lot of space. Oh, this is a chicane. Okay. This chicane's probably tighter than I think. No, it's not. It's alright. Alright, I'm now in 17th place. 16th place because one person's retired due to that fumble again. Nope. Okay, I'm going to start this race again. Actually, no, I'm not going to start this race again. I'm going to keep going. I want to keep going because I want to learn the track. There's no point starting a race and if you do not... The idea of this is to learn the track. So this is a fairly sharp corner, I think. It has a very nice line you can take through it if you get it right. Now this one's kind of interesting. I can take that much wider, of course, and then from there you come... I know this from grid. I am sure I have raced this on grid. But it's been years and years. And of course on grid it races differently. Right. Without me around, are the AI going to crash or not? That's the question. Probably not. No, it looks like they've all managed it. This corner is a dangerous one. That corner is really dangerous. Yeah, so you just cannot go two by two through here. That's the problem. You have to go single file. Okay. Doing alright. Starting to catch the pack very slowly. I say catch the pack, really not really catching the pack, is it? Chicane, chicane, watch the chicane. Yeah, sure, touch the grass, why not? That's stupid. But I am setting purple lap times, or purple sectors, because I am going as fast as I possibly can now. Being thrown to the back of the field really gives you a sense of perspective, really. I can do that. Right. I need to get past this person. Come on, move out the way, move out the way. There we go. That's one. I actually just left that person behind. Immediately on this bridge. Already catching the next person. That's another. I see another purple. I'm wondering if I could just ease off the accelerator here. No, brakes are definitely required. Or not, maybe. No, brakes are definitely required. Okay, fair enough. Down the inside is where I'm taking this one. Or not. Come on. Right. Again, into the S section. Are we going to do the 2x2 thing? No. I'm going to let this person go. Oh, he touched the wall. So they do. It looks like they touched the wall. And then from there, it's just downhill. I mean, it's literally downhill. That was quick. That felt quick. Oh, slight oversteer. Ever so slight, but here we go. Moving our way up the field. That's 14th. Just couldn't take my exit there. Can do this though. There we go. Very clear. Right, where's the rest of them? Don't touch the wall. That was close. Just got to chase after everybody now. So a bad start, a bad lap 1 and lap 2 due to the S section has led me here where I am going as fast as I possibly can. I've cut that wrong to try and catch somebody, or anybody really, but I am massively off the lead. Going to do that as close as they do as well. And do the same thing that I can, taking as much of the track as possible, pushing as hard as I possibly can. This is genuine pushing of this car, as you can see. But that's the point. Oh, why did I do that? I needed to throw the car in. Another quick lap. That's put me into 12th. Let's keep pushing. Now last lap I lost time here because there was somebody on that inside. This time there isn't, so I can just keep going. Looking for the right marker to hit the brakes. Of course, there's the 150, there's the 100. I hit at the 100 to get an early turn-in to be able to do that, because I quite like doing that. And then this one, maybe if I could just do that to it, maybe that's the fastest way around. And I'm wondering if 4th is possible here. 4th is possible. We can push that right the way out instead of dropping to 3rd. I see my next target. That was slow. 4th is also possible up here. Okay, fine. Fuel's doing well. I actually have a lot more fuel than I thought. That's what needs to be done. I'm not sure how slow that was, but that was the fastest way through the corner, it seems. I'm battling with first place for fastest sector times and fastest lap, I suppose, due to that. Look at the speed at which I close in on this person. He was the one that spun me. This is the one that spun me out. This is definitely the one. There we go. That's another. I see 10th place. Or I saw 10th place. That's alright. Ish. Still going quick. Maybe not my absolute fastest. This is difficult. Especially now that the time has changed. Time of day is all different, so that's what you call commitment, probably. That was ridiculous. And then into the wall. I was going to say I had the back snap out on me, and I just let my foot stay on the accelerator the entire time through. Dangerous, stupid, but also commitment. Up that hill you do tend to understeer, so I need to work out a way to improve that. Slows down to about 50 there, I think I can do better. It's of course daytime again. We are running at 60 times speed, so things do run a lot faster. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That was way too fast. That was way too fast. I just lost all that time. You can see who's caught up to me again. Okay, still learning. Still learning. It's been 8 laps. My first 8 laps of this track. I can go a lot wider there too. That's something I'm not doing. Here, I'm not too sure what the... I think I need to avoid going outside. If I can just throw it to the inside, that's a lot better then. 10 seconds I've lost. That's 10 seconds I've lost there. I will make those 10 seconds up very quickly, I hope. Pace of 15. Just keep pushing. No brakes. Just let the tyres do the work there. Interesting. Probably not the best way around. Try not to hit the wall this time. There we go. That's 4th through the whole thing. I think brakes are probably a good idea here. Right out to the edge. That was a purple. Because that's not been done before. Again, understeer over the top of that hill. Still trying as hard as I can. Straight out of this tunnel, I'll brake like that. Be better. I've definitely made up time. Definitely made up time. They've already finished the lap. That's how far ahead they are. So the idea there is to slam on the brakes. As soon as you're out of that S section, slam on the brakes. Now here, there's a lot more space on this chicane than I think. So I can carry more speed into this chicane. He says as he slides. And over here, throw it onto the inside. There we go. Right, so what about this one? That's good. That's 2 purples to start with. That's 3 purples to start with. You cannot beat 3 purples. Well, you can with 4. There's 4. Well, that was 5 purples, and then I had to overtake a vehicle, which is unfortunate. But that was pretty good, I think. Some more purples. There we go. Maybe not the absolute fastest, but certainly the most controlled way around. Okay, lost the purples now. Lost the trail of purple. Unfortunately, and annoyingly. I'm pretty sure that's because I have some of the purples myself. Oh wait, did manage to pop another purple up. Okay, now to try the chicane without losing the back end. Still can carry more speed. Carry a lot more speed there. And that's how you can carry the speed through that. That's the end of the lap, also going on purples. 10th place, and that was a fast lap, as you can see. I doubt we're going to get much faster than that. That is top 10. I could have started with half the fuel. These cars are ridiculously fuel efficient, given what we're actually doing to them. Didn't scrape. That's the important part. Okay, I can hold 4 through that. I've just got to be somewhat careful about it. Them two are fighting up ahead. That's always good news for me. That's very good news for me. It's going back to night again. There's the understeer again that I really dislike. That understeer is terrible. Maybe if I brake like that in a straight line, then turn it in, that will get me a better run. I'm not sure. I'm still working that corner out. I think the lag is when the lights turn on. That's what I think it is. Right, did them two manage to go side by side? No, they didn't. So, you cannot go side by side in those two. In that tunnel, you cannot go side by side. Or in that S section. Right, carry as much speed as I dare through here. Nope, still more speed. Still more speed. Run that out all the way to the curb. More purples. I'm liking the purples today. That's 8th. It's only 8th because two people ahead of me decided, hey, let's have a car accident. I see 7th though. I see 7th. Kind of a big deal, seeing 7th. Right, if you turn in too early there, that's what causes the trouble. You've got to turn, if you want to hold 4th, you have to turn in at the exact right moment. Well, I say exact right moment, there is a little bit of a leeway, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. Which is the same thing here as well. I mean, I'm definitely making my way up the field. It's just taking a while to make your way up the field. I haven't been looking at all at what my splits have been. Not one bit. I've just been looking at the colours. I don't want to know how much faster I'm going where, how much slower I'm going where. All I want to know is that I'm actually managing this. Now I see another target. Is that 1 or 2? Just 1. 7th place. Okay. There we go. I've just realised this whole time I've been in the photo mode. New personal best. Hello. How could that be a new personal best? I've done this before. I've done so many fast laps. I'm half a second down because I was looking at the new personal best. See, that's what happens when you look down at the bottom. Start focusing on lap times and start going, oh, how did I do that? And it's just, the idea is just do it. Figure it out and just... There you go. See? That's the wall. Ow. Done that again. It's the same wall. You cannot turn in too early. Turning too early, you run into trouble. Essentially straight line that section. Up here, dab on the brakes, fourth, third maybe. That works. So you do need to hit third coming up that. This race has been about half an hour long, it seems. In fact, I think it has been half an hour long. I'll race it for half an hour. We're almost done though. Just 3 laps to go after this one. Thank you, car, for gripping, despite the fact that I was going too fast. Thank you, tyres, for not giving out on me. Still can go faster. That's incredible. That's how you take that one. Okay. Let's try and do a really good lap here. Nope. It says that. Says that, spins it. That's the way you do things. Curse of the commentator, I believe they call that. There's no way we're catching 6th place, unfortunately, in these remaining 3 laps anyway. But we can certainly get ourselves into 7th again and stay there, which is not bad from the back of the grid. It's not bad at all from the back of the grid to get back into 7th. I think that's what my target is. This guy is kind of slow. I will admit, he is rather slow. Look how slow he is. Okay. Where'd he go? That was very deep defense. Where'd he go? I have no idea. Alright. Fine. Maybe I've left him. Which is fine by me. Nope, I say I've left him. Once again, curse the commentator. That's 2 times in a lap, curse the commentator. I should just shut up, not say anything. As 7th place is once again right there. I mean, this has been me pushing for 15 laps. Almost. 12 laps I've been pushing flat out. On a track I do not know. But I think I've done alright. Alright, let's go again. Let's try this again. No spin this time. Let's try and get all the lines set up for what could end up being the fastest lap. So I'm going to try and get all my lines set up so I know exactly where I'm doing what. Okay, that's a decent, interesting approach. I'll try and do that like that. That's quite alright. None of this is fast. Tap on the brakes there, turn it in, back on the throttle. Up here we're going to straight line it across that, up to there. Maybe do not even lift off. Third gear, up the top of it, counter steer slightly, as I've had to do every time I come over the crest, and just run away. Now for this one, the braking's interesting again. Brake there, straight. Okay. I need to work out the braking point on that, because that's the one that's letting me down massively. Two are still fighting. Leader's already on the final lap. Close there, close there, close there. Slam on the brakes, fourth gear. Don't let it slide like it's just done. You need to hit the brakes slightly harder there. Did actually manage to get one little purple section in. This part, fourth gear, turn it in, try and hit that apex, and then just floor it all the way out. And then over here at the 100, hit the brakes, throw it in, accelerator. Okay, last lap. Let's make it a good one. Not fast to start with. Not fast at all to start with. I mean, we do not have to be fast. I think we've already got the fastest lap. The thing is, I think we already have the fastest lap, so it's very difficult to get much faster than that lap that we've already done. That's for sure. In fact, I'm now cruising. I've decided not to go for the faster lap. There's just no point. Let's try and get this corner right though. That's something that would be nice. Like that. That's how you get that corner right. Oh look, and it also went green. Just letting me know, just trying to say, yep, just to let you know, you did get that corner correct. Let's get the next corner correct. Oh, watch the lag as the lights are switching off. That's what the lag is. I think it's lights switching on and off. And then the chicane. Let's try and get this right. Foot flat down through all of this now. That was flat, that was hard down. Nope, that's half a second down on my final lap. But that is the entire race over. Which wasn't bad overall. I mean, some cars are still waiting to finish. But, right. My thumb hurts after that. the way I gripped it, I suppose. And that wasn't too bad. Let's see how many people are left to finish. A few. Looks like 13th, 14th, 15th and 16th are still on the way around. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to take a drink of water in the meantime. And actually, to be completely honest, what I'm going to do is probably end the stream right there. That was a good race. That was 15 laps around whatever the name of this track is. I can imagine doing about 30 laps around here. 30 laps around here would be, I think that's something I would want to try. 30 laps around this racetrack. It's good. That's everybody, right. Let's see. I want to see time. There we go. I had the fastest time. I knew I did, but it just shows that I just did not have a chance. I mean, look at that, 2:32, which means that I was, for the most part, I was probably lapping in the 2-minute 33s, perhaps the 2-minute 34s, which means that every single lap I was faster than all of these lots. After some time, I'm going to go to the replay. I'm going to save the replay, but I'm going to end this stream here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, whoever's been watching. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time in Assetto Corsa on the stream, whatever it is that I end up doing. I'll see you guys then.